Hi, my name is Jeremy Koh and I'm the Vice President of Sales for Asia Pacific. We're actually on a cruise partners event, BGW Technologies event.
And how have you found it?
Oh, it's awesome. I think the cruise and the partners and the networking, everything is awesome. So what Firetide do is that we are actually a manufacturer of wireless equipment for high capacity wireless mesh backbone, and we have been doing this business for 10 years. And what we do is that we focus on pretty large scale type of projects where the need to have this kind of high capacity backbone over many hops or relay points, if you want to call that, and the ability to bring back high quality fiber grade type of video back to the command center. I would say that typically people have a lot of challenges when they have to bring back this kind of transmission over large distances or even short distances, but they have to span multi-hop. It is one thing to bring back a video transmission over a single point-to-point link versus having to bring back video over multiple links, over multiple hops type of links. Over in Australia, we have done Melbourne City, that was quite many years back, Moreton Bay. We have done City of Footscray. I think we have done a lot more by now. So I think we are growing very nicely over the rest of Asia Pacific. Australia, even Japan now is coming in. We have done large projects in Indonesia, in Philippines as well. Pretty much a lot of these countries where I would think that infrastructure is a problem. You have to spend a lot of money to just run fiber. And sometimes it is simply not possible to run fiber. Even in Australia, I think we know of the projects like, for example, City of Footscray. When we started, if they were to run a project strictly all with fiber, maybe there will not be enough budget. Yeah, we've recently been acquired by Unicom Global, and Unicom Global has very strong presence and footprint in the US market, specifically in the government business part of it. And we fit very nicely into Unicom acquisition. And the reason is because we do a lot of the business on the government sector, even not in North America alone, even Asia Pacific. I would say that more than 50% of the business is government related type of business. Well, I think we need a lot more bandwidth today. We started with analog cameras, transition to IP, and you were looking at 0.5 megabits pixel, 1 megabits, and now I think it's like 3, 4, 5, 10 megabits. And I think the security trend of the camera part of it is that people want to have the ability to do video analytics, and to do that you need to have very sharp picture, high dense picture to be able to see minute details or even up to this. And I think that just continues to suck up more and more bandwidth, pretty much like what we are seeing in the Internet of Things today. You never have less video, you never have less photographs. You just keep dumping more and more things to the cloud, and it will never go away, put it this way. I would think that wireless is always going to be relevant. It is never going to replace fiber, put it this way. I mean, today fiber is in the order of 10, 100 gig. You know, wireless is never going to get there tomorrow, but wireless is always going to have a space in this market. And the reason is because there are locations where it's simply not cost effective or viable to to run fiber. You're going to have an alternative. There are going to be projects where you cannot run fiber at all and you need that alternative to be able to do that. Otherwise, people will just drop the idea of the entire project itself. So I think that is evolution itself. Because when we started this business, we started with a 1 megabit solution, right? And then we went into a 10 megabit solution and people were like, wow, you can do that. And then it just keep progressing. And because our system is very much open platform, it is like IP system, open platform. And the way we design the system is a switch type of system. Very much like if the early days of the Ethernet revolution where you started with a 10 base T, going to 100 base T, and finally progressing into gigabit today. So I see our technology progressing along that line as more and faster chipset comes along. So I think you have already heard about a lot of transition and new stuff coming out in the market, new frequency spectrum coming in, and I think there's some exciting stuff happening even on the TV white space today, where I think they're trying to use the TV band, kind of frequency band, to do Wi-Fi and potentially backhaul as well. Oh, absolutely. We'd love to come back again.
Right.
Yeah.